My friends, a quick disclaimer before the beginning of this episode. Damn Double Agent is a stage with a deep, passionate, and strange history, which is delved into in full in this episode. There's an incredible amount of uncensored cursing in this episode, as well as some frank and difficult discussions about internet culture, fringe beliefs, and struggles of speedrunners beyond what's usually discussed in these episodes. I know some folks enjoy watching SpeedLore with their families, taking in the sort of happy-go-lucky history of GoldenEye, which I do appreciate, but this episode is not exactly that. Some rants and rage compilations featured were too important to the story of Damn Double Agent to skip over, but may also be too cringe and difficult to watch for some viewers, to put it simply. So now you have some idea what you're getting into, and with that knowledge, proceed as you will. My friends, hello and welcome to GoldenEye SpeedLore. Yes, you know it by now, the series where we learn about the speedrunners who have competed and set records in the Nintendo 64 video game GoldenEye 007, learn about their journeys to the top, their stories of anguish, and all that comes in between. And we do it all through the lens of the world record progression on a single stage. And tonight's the night, baby. It's the grand finale. After dozens of episodes, hundreds of stories, and countless speedrunners discussed in these videos, tonight is the night it all comes to an end. Part 2 of Damn Double Agent, the 42nd episode to wrap it all up. You're ready, I'm ready, as we'll ever be. So here we go. We're going from the moment Mark Rutsu set Damn Double Agent 155, the greatest record in the history of GoldenEye 007, to the present day. January 2011 to today. So come along, there's a lot to talk about tonight, a lot to reflect upon, and as usual, I only have this intro and the extra scripted, so I'm just going to share these stories the way I remember them, the way things come to mind, and whatever it may be, will be. So, January 2011, Mark Rutsu sets a Damn 155, the best record in the history of GoldenEye 007 speedrunning. Let's rewatch this record and see exactly, once again, why it was so insane. And so, he got this 155. Clemens had 156, everyone else had 157 or lower, and believe it or not, it would remain that way for 6 years. 6 years. You're lucky, Calsonic, you've missed absolutely nothing. This is the intro. We are simply rewatching Rutsu's 155. And so a question that you might have is, well, what happens in those 6 years, 2011 to 2017, where literally no one got 155, let alone 156. And so I bet the first quarter or so of the SpeedLore will be exactly that. Will be that 6 years. We have multiple forum threads to look at, some TAS videos, and we're gonna get there. So, Mark, on this run, 155, had a perfect boost ratio. See, that hit probably wasn't a boost, but probably, it wasn't a negative or a positive, really, because he kind of got boosted as he was turning around, but, that was a forward boost. I think he had a 6-0 ratio on this run. So, 6 forward boosts, no back boosts. Oh, plus the box boost. So, he probably had 7-0 on this run, which is superb. Basically a perfect speedrun. I mean, you cannot, what more can you say? It's the perfect speedrun. Mark Rutsu's Damn Double Agent 155. Without a doubt, the greatest speedrun ever achieved in GoldenEye history. Probably watches the cutscene for dramatic effect. It is indeed the perfect run. It's the perfect run. Yeah, and so in this video, I don't show the music version, which was Madonna Hung Up instrumental, and we may touch on that a little bit later as well. Damn 00155. I agree, I used to detest this video being in terrible quality, and in a way, I still understand why I felt that. At this point in time, though, it's kind of just become like nostalgic, authentic. This was January 2011, John Reno, more than 10 years ago. Remember that as we move on through the episode. Mark Russo at this time, 10.5 years ago. Now, of course, we are going to dive into the depths of strangeness and the dark side that many people have, perhaps, when it comes to speedrunning. You know, especially back in this day, 2011, before Twitch, before speedrunners were making $10,000 by winning a speedrun tournament, before speedrunners had 2,000, 5,000 subscribers on Twitch, and were making 6 figures, 7 figures speedrunning. Speedrunning was an activity that guys who were kind of beaten down and trodden would do. It wasn't an activity enjoyed by too many successful people. It was still a very niche, you know, under the surface, underground hobby that a few guys had. It wasn't this, you know, lights and glamour that it is today. So, if you know anything about guys on the internet at the time, we would joke around, we would razz each other, we would make offensive posts at one another, and this is how it was, for better or worse. So in one such post, and this adds to the lore of these records, because as you'll remember, Rutsu got this damn 00155 at the same time he got damn Secret Agent 116. So if I just go back in time briefly and show the rankings back then, he got both of these times at the same time, pretty much. Right? 116 and 155. Now, there was sort of a urban legend around these times that he got in January 2011, that they were so good, the depths he had to reach to achieve these times were so strange and dark and unusual that, you know, it got talked up and inflated. And so in this thread called "What is the most degenerate untitled record in GoldenEye history?" I posed the question, and in the end of the day, actually, Mark's damn Secret Agent 116 ended up winning the poll by quite a large margin, just ahead of Mark's trained Secret Agent 123. That's, of course, the run where he shows his non-done dishes before, and my street's Secret Agent 154 is also up there. But this, you know, damn SA 116 is absolutely up there. And so I suggest that one of the reasons that Mark's time is so degenerate is that Mark admitted this was achieved during a period in his life when he hadn't seen sunlight for 4 months. Okay, 4 months. Now, is this true? Is this urban legend? I remember it being 3 months. I don't know how 4 months. I must have been exaggerating in this case as well. But Mark actually does come down and clarify in this in a post here. He says this: Train SA 123 took around 7 to 10 hours. Damn 116 took 25 hours. I was the first in the league to have evolved into a Super Saiyan 2 in the 116-155 period. This is probably true. I could have got 60 out of 60 records if I wanted, but I blew it and took a nice break. If Mark could play every run like that damn 155, I believe it. I believe it. He says, I saw sunlight every day. The sunlight incident is actually from winter 2009, where I didn't see sunlight for 1 month. So Mark has already come on in, and he's clarified that this wasn't true. This was simply an urban legend or the mythos surrounding this great world record. And the truth is that there was a period in time where he didn't see sunlight for 1 month, which is not quite as bad as 3 months. And it's actually understandable. He lives in Denmark, Scandinavia. If you have a winter where you're depressed or working the night shift, yeah, there's a chance you might not see the sunlight for a month. So you can see in this post how something that isn't that insane or bizarre or dark transforms into this sort of urban legend of like he must have like gone to the depths of hell and back to achieve this world record. And so this is, even though he's clarified this, he actually goes and posts. It's a great post he made in 2014. And this is actually well before a lot of these notions became more popularized or mainstream. But he says, good going, you guys, eating up the horse information like you when you watch the news without checking the facts for yourself. Herd of sheep, thou shall remain. He says Aztec 130 was his most degen record with 200 to 300 hours. And that was his first ever untied, so that's actually fascinating. He says Train 59 similar, and third would be Dam 155. So it is interesting that he's kind of made this point that like people now, even though it's not true, people have chosen to believe that when he got 155, he didn't see sunlight for 3 months, and that kind of lives on as the mythos building around that legendary time. At this point, we're 3.5 years out from when he got that 155, and its legacy will continue to build. But let's take a break from Mark Rutsu on Dam for, well, a little while. Let's catch up on the tool-assisted speedrun. Now, tool-assisted speedrun, remember this stuff is not possible in-game. You can manipulate the lag in such a way that it is almost negligible in the end result. You can pull off shots and throws that are undoable on console with any consistency. You might get it 1 in a million times, 1 in a 10,000 times on console. So you can't grind for a record like this. But it's a tool-assisted speedrun. Let's see what happens in this run, and let's take a note of some interesting things that may become viable strategies later. So this is Henrik, and this is from 2011, tool-assisted speedrun. So 2 quick headshots. Probably headshot that guy for fun. He can become a problem later on. So 5 quick ones. Okay, so notice those 11 shots there. Notice those 11 shots. And now he goes into cinema mode. So he chucks the bug from a mile away. Now let's see what those 9 shots did, what the effect they had was. So he warps insane alarm while backing up, and no one's ever even pulled off anything close on console. A single headshot of these guards does not pass them away because they have body armor, some of them. Now look, this sliding door is open because he lured a guard there with all of the headshots from before. Or sorry, all the KF7 shots around the first alarm and modem throw. Lured a guard to open that door. Now, this was known in the tool-assisted speedrun from 2011, but it was considered too difficult to do for real because it would add a lot of guards in the area and would create a lot of lag, you see? And Dam 00 is already a level that's so difficult to survive that people thought, like, okay, this is too insane to survive, like, there's no way we're going to be able to pull this off for real, and so it became one of those strategies that's like, and look, that was interesting to me, back strafes off the dam. That is very interesting as well. So, there we go. Dam 00, 146. So this is 9 seconds faster than the world record, and, yeah, 24 headshots. It's insane, right? It's absolutely insane. But the 2 keys are, and certainly the one really big key, is the open door. Right? He shot upstairs to get this door open. That probably saves about 1.5 seconds. And then back strafing off the dam, it's hard to know how much time this saves. It could be simply frames, but it was enough for Henrik to do in the tool-assisted speedrun. So those are the two interesting factors there. Now, let's take a look at some more forum posts. So in this post from 2014, OHMSS, who I think we've only talked about in the Cradle episode, maybe? He's a good bloke, a very intelligent bloke as well. And he says this. This is 2014 as well, August 2014. On Dam 00, is there really no feasible way to lure a guard to open the door to the mainframe room to save a second, like shooting a full KF7 clip near the last crates? Now, I think he didn't have a console with him, he couldn't test this out himself, and so Henrik says down here, I remember trying a bunch of different methods a few years ago, but it turned out to be impossible to lure the guards in a good way. And like, that's that. We accept this to be the case. Henrik is our wisest strategizing mind, and he couldn't figure out a way to get to work. And oh yeah, there's some other insane strats like throwing the modem from the mainframe room, which doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, people have really decided to test out different strategies and enough. Oh, I wonder what this is. Let's see here. So from in the base you can chuck a grenade and it blows up the alarm. I mean, that's actually quite fascinating. But again, you can't even get grenades on Dam. The point in this thread is that there are some good things being suggested and there's good things being tested, and nothing is coming to fruition at this point in time, which is normal. Ideas get tossed around, people kind of figure out what's going on, and things come and go. Here's another post called the Alternative Strategies topic. Henrik made this in 2015, great topic, and he goes through all these levels and mentions like strategies that aren't used or other interesting information you see. And oh, he actually didn't get around to finishing it to Silo, which is like fair enough. These epic high quality posts are it's a lot of work. So open sliding door. Use KF7 bullets near the lock gate to alert the guards below. This makes them open the sliding door leading to mainframe room. Might save about a second and a half. Currently used in tool-assisted speedruns, but extra guards thought to be too chaotic and laggy to be useful for console runs. And that's the truth. And again, in early 2017, Icy Speedruns, another brilliant strategy-minded speedrunner, made a thread. Great thread, one of the greatest threads in GoldenEye, I would say. Theoretical, hypothetical, and underused strategies. So Dam 00, he says, theoretical, open basement door. By creating noise above, you can lure the patrolling guard to open the door. This increases lag a bit and adds complexity to the basement, but it does appear to save time. That's about as correct and succinct as one can put it. It works, it would save time, but it makes things a lot more troublesome. Now, one can imagine, let's say there was a way to make it work. Would this make a mere mortal able to achieve Dam 0055? Possibly. Possibly, right? Maybe someone who gets like a low 157, like Ilu or Ace, could now tie 155. At this point, we're in January 2017, 6 years after Mark's 155, and it is still untied. It is the longest standing untied in the game's history. Now, we will watch, well, here's an interesting video from 2015. It is Ilu playing Dam. Now, on the Japanese version of the game, there is a body armor you can get. It takes you a couple of seconds to get the body armor, but it is curious because you can go up here, get a body armor. It's on Japanese only. And what's cool about it is, what you just got, you don't have to press B at this gate, so you kind of gain a bit of time back there, which is cool. And now further to that, with the body armor, you can go and get... You can do the KF7 luring the door open strategy. So he's 14 KF7 bullets, he shoots 9 of them to get the lock off, and now we're going to see the door open. Now watch, if he loses all of his body armor health, he would have passed away on a non-body armor run. I'll tell you now, the time he gets here is 2:01, so it's a not world record pace, not even really close. So, like, I think that extra guard was there, and I think there was an extra guard here who opened the door. So the level does become a lot more chaotic, and, like, look, next hit he would have passed away with no BA. So right there. So he would have passed away. So at this point in time, we believe that luring the door to be open is not viable on no BA runs, and grabbing the BA takes 3 to 4 seconds, I would say.
Oh,
so it's
shit. Another boost, like, turn on a little bit right.
So it's just not viable to get the world record. It could have been. He probably got stuck 2 seconds there, Ivory. So this probably could have been 159, which is good. Mark Rutsu does have a 157 getting the BA, which we may watch later. But the point is, you know, it shows that even in 2015, we knew of this shoot to lure the door to be open. But it was just considered too chaotic to pull off without body armor. Okay, 158 by Rutsu. That's interesting. So, very, very interesting run, and again, it's kind of the seedlings are being planted that maybe one day this will become viable, but it's not viable right now. Now we are about to get into some strange and iconic video. Remember from last episode, I am far from the best player of Damn Double Agent, for sure, quite far. I had 201, and some folks were questioning why I showed the 201 video in that previous lore episode. But I did. This is me attempting to beat my 201 in late 2015, probably 13. Yeah, 2013. So this was late 2013, and I'm trying to beat my 201. All of this was from one stream. Some people can't believe it's all from one stream, but it was. And this is me losing my mind playing Damn Double O, as one might imagine Mark Rutsu may have had to do to achieve a great time on the stage as well. This video is 9 minutes long. I will probably play it uninterrupted. I may pause it and chime in every now and then, so enjoy. This strategy sounds absurd. I refuse to acknowledge the strategy. What? Dude, that back boost costed about 4 seconds. It fully stopped my momentum. I've never seen a back boost that aggressive before. It almost pushed me backwards. And now I've lost 10 bars of health already. 11 bars. 12 bars. It's a joke. I have the best bugs in the Elite. Seriously. Alex and Ace, look at those bugs. Best bugs, bar none. Why are you in my way? Why does the door not open? Why are you fucking trolling me? Great strategy. Injure the guards, don't kill them. Acquire 500 back boosts and die. Great strategy. If you guys use proper strategies, you'd have like 149 by now. Like seriously, like 146 is probably possible on this level. And if you didn't use these fucking bullshit injure guards and get boosted later strats, you guys would probably have 146. I'm obviously being, you know, a little bit over the top, a little bit facetious, you know, a little bit extreme. Is 140, you know, basically a couple of guys in chat, Isa and Alex, I believe, were suggesting strategies to me. They take a while to learn. I was not happy with them, and so I was lashing out on them. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's still not gonna be a 43 pause. Okay, it is a 43 pause. That was weird. Fuck, man, kill me. This fucking level. I should have had 2 minutes 45 years ago. I should have had 2 minutes in 2007. Like, if we're being realistic about this. It's now 2014 almost. Like, the fucking Coney 2014 campaign is about to start. And I still don't have 2 minutes on this level. It's a joke. Look at that bug. Best bug in the elite. It's a joke. I'm the best at throwing that bug in the whole elite, and I still can't get 2 minutes. Yeah, let's just fucking not kill the guards, and instead of killing the guards, we'll just get boosted 5,000 times. Great strategy. Great strategy. Absolutely great strategy. Fucking strategy. What a fucking joke. This is bullshit. How do you do the fucking basement? I do exactly what you do on your 150 whatever the fuck it is. It's the worst level in the game. This level has potential to be the best level of the game, but it's the worst for some reason. Okay, it's a lie. Train 00 is worse. But this could easily be, like, it's an exciting level with a lot of going on. Could easily be a top 5 level in the game. It's a bottom 5 level in the game. Great alarm. Injure. Injure. What the fuck? Come on. It's gonna be like a 210, I would say. 211, maybe. And I missed the alarm. Didn't wound any guard. You just shot wildly. Nope, that's not what I did. You're a liar. Like, I try to wound the guards, but you get boosted before you can wound the guard. So, like, what's a man supposed to do? Seriously, what am I gonna do? I tried injuring guards, and I fucking couldn't because this level's such a fucking piece of shit. Merry Christmas, everyone. Worst level in the game. You can't even properly injure the guards because you're getting boosted every fucking second. Yeah, I tried to fucking injure the guards, and didn't work. What? I did not miss 2 bullets there. Look, this bullet clearly hit, but it's claiming it doesn't. Okay, this is it. This is the 2 minutes. Guaranteed. This is PB run right here. This is derived directly from Ryan Lockwood's 112. Nope, it's not. Come on. Injure. Injure. Kill that fucker. Fucking boosts. And dead because of the fucking boosts. I had to strafe chaotically because there were so many guards. There were 45,000 guards in the basement. My strafing's the best strafing in the game. I almost got Silo 112, or rather Streaks 112. Fuck off. Fuck. I was having fun playing this level, and then I'm not anymore, because you guys are making fun of me. Wow, 45 quit with your strat. Great. Great. Wow, amazing gate. Look at this fucking run. Great bug throw. Amazing lock shot. Clipping through the wall into the basement. Didn't work. The fuck is this? Okay. Injure. Injure. Kill. Oh, couldn't kill him because I got boosted. Nice strategy. Wow, now there's 500 guards here fucking back boosting me. Nice strategy. I'm gonna turn on non-subs only. So only people without mods can chat. So I have to listen to Ace and Alex and Isa talk to me anymore. I don't have to mod Isa. Are you kidding? Look at this shit! This shit does not happen to Ace or Alex or Isa or anyone else. This fucking shit. Seriously. Yep. Fucking great. Amazing level. Yeah, maybe because I know how to fucking do boosts and shit. Maybe I know strafe lines. How to take strafe lines to get properly boosted. Because I'm actually good at this game. If I played 1.2 every level, I'd be first place by miles. Injure. Injure. Kill. Get back boosted. Open the door. Get unnecessarily fucking back boosted. Get back boosted. Get back boosted. Get back boosted. That tunnel looked 100 times better than Jimbo's, and this run's gonna be like a 210. Like, I'm honestly just not good at this video game. I should just retire. I shouldn't even go to AGDQ. I should let Lockwood play in my stead. He'll do a way better job than me, obviously. It's fucking 112 first try. Like, honestly, I'm not fucking good at this game. I should just give it up. It's a joke. I should give the dream. I should stop streaming. Got partnered, whatever. Should just fucking stop this shit. I'm proving nothing, you know? It's all for nothing. What am I doing? Playing some fucking mindless video game for no reason. Nobody enjoys watching me play. I suck at the game. I choke records left, right, and center. It's a fucking joke. It's an embarrassment to speedrunning. How am I 6th? Shouldn't even be in the top 10. How have I been ranked in the top 10 since 2006? It's a joke. It's a complete joke. It just shows you how shit all speedrunners are. No one cares to be any good at any game. It's fucking a joke, man. It's a travesty. Just fucking retire and play League of Legends, man. That's where all the girls are at anyways. Nice back boosts. Nice fucking warp. Nice extra boost. 5 fucking hits. Yeah. How many times I shoot that guard? 10? He's still alive? If I could break this controller, I would. but I need it for AGDQ, so I can't. Otherwise, I would have a stream. I would end the GoldenEye stream, and, like, look. 1 controller, 2 controllers, 3 controllers, 4 controllers, 5 controllers, a Wiimote, 7 cartridges, a glass, a microphone, a lit candle, more cartridges, a can of Coke, a phone, 2 remote controls, a battery charger, a 4-way splitter, a mouse, a keyboard. If I didn't need this shit, I'd fucking break it all on stream. I would. I really would. I would literally change the stream and just smash all this shit. Because this is a joke. I don't deserve any of this. I don't deserve a roof over my head. I don't deserve a loving family. I don't deserve anything I have right now. I fucking can't even get damn 2 minutes. Why do I deserve any of this shit? I don't. I deserve to be out on my ass, cold on the fucking street. Yep, amazing throw. I'm fucking in Mars or some shit. Why would I kill that guard, Ace? Killing that guard costs like 5 minutes. Why? Didn't die. I missed the fucking mainframe press because this guard didn't die. He's too good for death, apparently. Here, GoldenEye cartridge on the fucking candle. Goodbye. Never playing GoldenEye again. No, I'm no longer a speedrunner. I'm now a Let's Player. I'm retired from speedrunning. Like, I was overreacting how much I suck at GoldenEye because I'm actually, like, okay at GoldenEye. I mean, I'm ranked 6th, but I do think I'm better than Luke. I think I'm 5th. Suck it, Bowser. Fuck. I think tomorrow I'm gonna play Super Mario 64. I don't think I'm playing GoldenEye ever again. I mean, I just burned my GoldenEye. Lockwood's going in for AGDQ, so fuck this shit. I was playing damn 00 Agent, and somehow, even though I'm fucking one of the best GoldenEye players in the world, I'm absolutely atrocious at damn 00 Agent, and guys with better times than me were, like, telling me how fucking awful it was to watch me play damn 00 Agent. It looked like a child choking a fish, and I simply couldn't take it, so I had to retire from GoldenEye permanently. Dude, are you guys really that fucking gullible that you think I burned my fucking GoldenEye cartridge? Like, smarten the fuck up. It's all a show. It's an act. I didn't actually put my fucking... There would have been a house fire. Alright. I'm making an official announcement. I'm coming out of retirement. Ah! That was the infamous rant from my live stream in December 2013, where I simply was not playing damn 00 Agent very well. It is funny. It is funny because, yeah, I used to have that video. I uploaded it to my main channel in, I think, 2016. I think it was 2015 when DSX Challenger made that edit. He made the montage. And so I uploaded around them because that was kind of the time when I was starting to get these inklings of, like, making content and so on and so forth on the internet. And obviously it's good content. You guys enjoyed it. It was hilarious. You guys thought it was hilarious. Sure, there's some of the language used is a little bit edgy these days. You know, a little bit like some words you wouldn't use today. But I think anyone can watch that video and think, you know what, this was all in good fun. You know, this was a little bit mischievous. This wasn't serious. Even at the end, you could say, oh, you know, I even say, like, look, come on, guys, it's all an act. And it was an act. It was an act. To a large extent. You are intentionally being silly. You're intentionally playing it up for the drama, for the entertainment, for the content, right? For the content. And I think it wasn't good fun. I think many people watching now would agree. And it is what it is. Now, what happens when you don't keep yourself in check at all and keep that going to the absolute fullest extent? Perhaps we'll find out a little bit later in the episode. But yeah, I look back at the 2013. I do find it so fascinating how, like, there's obviously a line of edginess that, like, you know, exists, and you, like, the whole point of being online and creating this kind of content is, like, to toe that line, right? To be hilarious and novel and ridiculous. But, like, if you go over it, it's bad news. You know, it's like, you're done. And I think a lot of internet creators have had that kind of journey where they've towed the line and maybe stepped over it, you know? And it's like, some of the guys who have succeeded the most are guys who have learned how to toe that line perfectly their entire career, I guess, you know? Yeah, it is a fascinating and deep thing that really gets me thinking. It's like, okay, it's like, I think of a YouTuber, like a guy like Leafy, you know, towed that line, went over the line, and he got banned, and now he's gone forever. But a guy like, you know, Charlie, Moist Critical, he's towed that line well his entire career, and that's why he's one of the most successful guys around today. So it kind of shows, like, in order to get to that summit, that pinnacle, you have to toe that line of edge and humor. But if, like, when you're climbing a mountain, an icy mountain, and you're on the edge at all times, it can become really easy to fall off to your death, right? To your death, even if it's just a metaphorical death. And perhaps I may fall off towards my metaphorical death a little bit later on. However, before we get to that, before we get to all that, we have a run to watch. This run... Oh, yes. Okay, so this run I got in December 2013, a little bit after that rant. I finally was able to get damn 00 2 minutes. Now, 2 minutes was nothing to write home about. Of course, we remember the record's 155. A lot of guys have 159, 158. But I got 2 minutes, and so I uploaded it. And in keeping with the hilarious, let's be sarcastic and ridiculous, I uploaded a commentary version of this run. I will present to you now this commentated version of my damn 00 Agent 2 minutes. And, of course, such a magnificent and silly run I must dedicate to a SpeedLore champion. And this one is dedicated to our SpeedLore champion, Mr. Moxie. Moxie, you know, you've been there for a long time. One of the earliest SpeedLore champion. Thank you so much for your support over the past 2 years, Moxie. 2.5 years, in fact. Truly appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Let's enjoy my damn 00 Agent 2 minutes from December 2013. Fun level. Bielmore Dam, Arkhangelsk. Fancy truck. Great headshot attempt. Slow gate. Nice headshot. What an alarm. Is this a fucking Pro-Am tournament? Good bug throw. Nice box boost. Wow, amazing lock shot. Great alarm. Nice gate. Good guard injure. Good guard injure. Good guard kill. Nice boost. Nice boost. Good door. The guard is gone. The run is slow. Good guard injure. Wow, so many guards. Whoa, nice boost. Nice boost. Nice boost. Another boost. Amazing tunnel. Wow. Excellent gate. Great stairs. Wow. 6-shot alarm. Oh, missed warp. Great alarm. Nice stairs. Amazing jump off the dam. So much suspense. Holy fuck! It's amazing! Wow. Are there even any words to describe this speedrun? Oh my goodness gracious. As if I PB'd with that first alarm. Like, it's actually kind of... It's one of those things where it's like, obviously, I could probably get a 158 if I, like, had a run where everything went together, right? And, like, maybe I would have just, like, I turn around to shoot that first alarm. Like, it's so bad. I wonder if I got 158 at this point in time, how the history of the level would be different. Because it would have been severely different. Because, like, what happened next probably wouldn't have happened, you know? So yeah, it really makes you think. But again, at this point in time, you know, I would say that my kind of over-the-top ridiculousness is coming across as funny and silly and mischievous and goofy and all in good fun, which is what's important. So I had 2 minutes. Now we're gonna watch a run of the not so hapless Jimbo. Sometimes it's hapless Jimbo, other times he's not so hapless. And so in September 2015, so about 2 years later, I mean, this level moved really, really slow. Really slow. And so we are all the way in September 2015 now, and still, at this point in time, September 2015, still, Mark has 155 untied, Clem has 156, everyone else has 157 or slower. And by everyone else, it's like Ace, Ilu, maybe Boss. You know, it's like, it's not a lot of people with 157, and a lot of people 158. Like, my 2 minutes, I'll tell you this much, my 2 minutes when I got it was worth 88 points. Which means 9 people had better. So, like, not that many people have 159 or better on the stage. Now, Jimbo has 159, and he wants to get 158. And I think this run shows you the potential. I would say Jimbo and I have similar skill at this point in time in our lives. You know, we're both older, mature men at this point. You know, we're both into our 30s at this point in time. I think him and I would agree, at GoldenEye, we have a similar level of skill. And I think this run shows what I maybe could have got on an ideal run with my skill at the time. It's one of the rare moments where Jimbo is not so hapless and he actually got that time. So let's just watch what Jimbo pulls off in September 2015.
And that's another 10 hours I gotta put into that level if I want to even tie that. Good start. don't always switch weapons randomly, but when I do, it's to check my ammo for the tunnel. If I had 20, I'd be happy. Good alarm. Alright, here's the run, guys. Yeah, this is the run, for sure. Holy balls, this is the run. This is really... I have to clutch this. Luke, this is the run, buddy. Finally. Yeah, this is my run. This is 158 for sure.
He's trying to hold together.
The stairs. This should be 158. It's not... Well, I didn't get that many boosts, but it should be 158. Oh my gosh! Wow! Yes! Oh my gosh! Unbelievable! Yes! Yes! What a run! What a run! I almost missed the freaking stairs at the end. Holy cow. My new best time on my page. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. 157 without strafing the lock. Holy cow. That was the smoothest run I've ever had in the history of the game for me. Man, that's awesome. I beat Boss! Man, does that look amazing. Yeah, that's definitely an epic skip. That looks so surreal on my screen right now. I can't believe it. That is there forever. That is a time... I don't know, it's gonna be over 90 for a long, long, long time. It's nice.
No, absolutely great, great record. Yeah, so clearly he did beat Boss. He announced that. Actually, if you remember from last episode, Boss's 158 was set, well before, well after 2003. It was set in 2008. It was set in 2008. So yeah, I mean, nice run by Jimbo. So it would have been Mark 155, Clem 156. Ace, Ilu, and Luke 157. So like Jimbo is in good company. I mean, he says himself this was the best record on his page, which it probably was, so he was really happy with it. Again, one thing is that that's a nice boost towards the modem throw. He doesn't strafe the modem. It's one of those things, strafing the lock shot. He doesn't strafe the lock shot. It's one of those things that it's speculated that it might not actually save that much time strafing the lock shot. But yeah, it's one of those weird things, like nobody really, it's one of those things that's like still kind of untested. Obviously in a tool-assisted speedrun it's going to be faster, but like when it comes down to it, performing it run after run for consistency, it might not be faster to strafe the lock shot. Even so, I think he has like 2 boosts so far, and let's see what else he's got here. Probably a good boost, Roshi. He knew what he was doing. All the stuff that I was getting mad at, like, Alex and Ace and Isa to say, he's doing perfectly. Yeah, there's another boost forward. So it's like 3-0 at this point, 4-0, 5-0. Very healthy run, too. Does he get a boost here? No, it's like 5-0 ratio, which is, like, so good. It's just basically a perfect execution of his run. He could have got... like, what's crazy is he could have got 2 more boosts. And, 3 more boosts, even. And so, like, maybe he could have got 156. And so, obviously... Yeah, I remember seeing him post this time and feeling like even more incompetent that I had 2 minutes as my PB. You know, I felt like, oh my god, how am I this bad at damn 00? Because I felt that 157 is like where I should be, you know, and I wasn't. But a big congrats to Jimbo. That time, you know what? I mean, it like he said, it's going to be worth over 90 points for a long time. It would have been worth 95 when set, and I mean, actually, unbelievably, it was worth over 90 until late 2020, even early 2021. So, yeah, great time by Jimbo for his, especially for 2015. Now, not too long after this, in 2016, I was sort of like beginning to claw my way back into the game. You know, 2013-14 is when I really streamed a lot. And 2015-16 I did not as much. I touch on a lot of the reasons why in the Silo Secret Agent episode. You know, partly I was back at school doing stuff like that. But in January 2016, I did pull off this run. Honestly, I have zero memory of this run. I'm not even kidding. I do not remember achieving this speedrun at all. I mean, I remember that, like, I got the PB, but I don't remember it at all. Now, oh yeah, so one thing you'll see right off the bat is I actually watched a bunch of the cinema, the early cutscene. This was to hope that the brown suited guard near the first alarm was like out of the way. It didn't really work. You can only watch so much cinema, otherwise a truck gets in the way, and it messes up the gates as well. But my hope was if I watched enough cinema that brown guard would be out of the way and he wouldn't boost me forward, which does happen. I think we'll see somewhat of that in a compilation in a little bit. Yeah, I shot the barrels for like extra lag. I'm also in. I think I would start in cinema. I would start in full screen for the better gate. Apparently, gates are better with full screen, and then I would switch to cinema because I preferred playing in cinema at the time. But like that was a pretty laggy first alarm. So 1 forward boost. Nice injure. So injure. I think he didn't quite pass away. Those 2 boosts were like irrelevant. Like I don't think they pushed me forward or backwards because I was against boxes or the door. Cleared out those guys, which is good. Hopefully no back boost from him. Forward boost. Sidey boost. Kind of a forward boost. Maybe 3 boosts, 4 boosts. So it's a much more chaotic run. A much more chaotic run. Open, up the stairs, alarm, warp, beautiful. Open the door, shoot. You know, it's an okay run. It's nothing special, no insane boost ratio. Like Jimbo's had a really good boost ratio, which is nice. My boosts were kind of chaotic, they were kind of sidey boosts, getting pushed into doors and boxes. Damn 00159. An okay PB for me. An okay PB. It was worth 86 points when I got it. So, actually, my 2 minutes was worth 88 when I got it. And by the time I got 159, it was only worth 86. So 2 minutes had began to drop off severely. Of course, a lot of new players joined in 2014 and 15. Would end up being my times. Like, certainly Wotus would have been one. Probably Swiss around then. He might have come a little bit later. Yeah, but like those kinds of players, you know, the Wotus and Swiss and that type of player would come along, and it caused me to begin dropping down the ranks. So this was kind of me trying to hold on as best as I can. Now, we're going to take a look here at the past world records. So let's skip ahead to the end of 2016. December 2016, Mark's 155 is still untied, and 156 is still second place untied. Clem has 156. Again, no one else has 157, 156 or better. 157 at this point, like Wotus probably has. No, he didn't even. I'm actually looking. He didn't have 157 at that point. Nope, Swiss didn't have 157. So again, like not much has changed on Dam. Mark, Clem, are 157 or 158 or lower. You know, slower rather. Now, and we can see that, you know, this is now a span of 6 years, basically 6 years. January 2011, 155. December 2016, 155. If we go down to the bottom, the overall combined time was 113.09 in 2011. At the end of 2016, it was 111.48. So like 1 minute and 21 seconds have been cut off the rankings. We can see, look, Egypt's a perfect example. In 2011, 5 guys have 46s. In 2016, 8 guys have 45s. That's just one example. You know, Aztec, did Aztec change much? Yeah, dude, look, 5 seconds got cut off of Aztec Secret Agent. So, like, I mean, think about that. 5 seconds were cut off Aztec Secret Agent. Meanwhile, Mark's damn 155 is still untied. I think that shows you just how amazing of a record it truly is. That being said, Mark's 155, the greatest record ever set. As we touched on earlier in tonight's episode, what are the depths someone has to go to achieve such a time? I think that you can, you know, the Olympics one right now, it's a good example. Obviously, Olympic athletes are generally considered these, you know, very degenerate, successful, positive humans. And, you know, oftentimes they're trained and coached how to talk in the media and how to be positive influences and so on. But I mean, you actually kind of do see it now. I think it's actually a reasonable and topical thing to bring up. You know, and I'm not comparing them directly. I'm only saying this in the general gist of, like, you don't know what someone at the top is going through. And that can be the top of an Olympic sport. That can be the top of a video game. That can be the top of any niche hobby, right? And so, you know, we look at athletes today like Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka, and they are obviously having struggles that the common person cannot understand. And the struggles may manifest a certain way for them. The struggles may manifest another way for other people, you know? Most people online will know the notion of the kind of newly defined word sonder, you know, which is this idea that everyone you encounter has a life in their mind that is as deep and complicated as your own. And this applies for all, 8 billion people in the world. It's like an insane thought. And so, yes, while myself and Mark Rutsu are certainly not Olympic athletes, the Sonder exists, and in our mind, our quest to become these great speedrunners in our mind does equate to, in the minds of great athletes and musicians and performers and business people and so on and so forth, right? Whatever your quest and journey is, it means as much to you as it does to anyone else. So, we're already 1 hour into this episode, but right now I feel like we have to dive into these struggles because they are an important piece of this level, the cruelest level in GoldenEye. You know, the cruel speedrunner's thesis. Damn 00 Agent. In early 2017, I just finished about half a year earlier, I'd finished a college program in kind of learning how to edit videos and do stuff like that. And again, in 2016, I was dealing with the loss of my mother. I touch on this in the Silo SA episode. And so I was kind of slowly coming around to getting my feet back into the game and creating stuff online, live streams and videos and so on. And I had been influenced watching videos the past few years. Channels like Top Fives was probably one of my biggest influences. This kind of mystery conspiratorial video about strange things happening in the world. Ghost videos and that kind of sometimes UFOs, that kind of nonsense, right? And so I kind of wanted to make similar videos, but I knew a lot about speedrunning. And I thought, what are some bizarre stories from the world of speedrunning that I can share with the world? And in this video, this was the first produced video that I made on my channel. The top 5 most stunning instances of degeneracy in GoldenEye and the Elite history. Would I make this video today? Probably not. Probably not. But it was the first video of this kind that I made back then. I think in this video, you can see, that perhaps my presentation was impacted by this kind of edgy, this idea of being an edgy, memey, funny, creator. I was also probably influenced by, the political climate at the time. And I was discussing the descent of Mark Rutsu into nonsense. And so in it as well, you can kind of see perhaps my own descent. It's like, in order for me to get to Rutsu, I have to descend down, the abyss as well. Okay. With all that being said, it's February 2017. I'm going to present the number 1 entry on this video. It is really, really wacky and strange. I'm just going to present it as is. It's offensive, it's lewd, it's vile, it's out there, it's something to see, but it is an important piece of character building in this episode that must be shared. So here's the clip.
Luke Scalars joined the Elite around the same time as me in 2005. He was always a decent player, one of those guys who was ranked around 50th, gets a few good world records, but never really fulfills his entire times page to that world-class potential. After about 3 or 4 years with the Elite, he took a pretty long break, like many have, but returned at the beginning of the Twitch era in late 2012. Upon his return, he was a changed man, playing with a new fire. By June 2013, he made the top 10 and showed no signs of slowing down. This didn't go without notice, as any player entering GoldenEye's top 10 is extremely rare. 7 of the current players ranked in the top 10 have been there since 2006 or earlier. While it's fairly common for there to be chirping and banter taking place on the forums, like competitive men do in good fun and competition across gaming, sports, or whatever it may be, one certain eliter was sitting back, thinking, plotting, how he could really get to Luke for threatening his position inside the top 10. Mark Rutsu was actually the GoldenEye streamer who, alongside myself, showed the most promise early on. Mark and I were streaming 100% runs, which we knew would be palatable to the wider community in late 2012, and sometimes getting over 100 viewers, which for new streamers playing an unproven game was pretty good at the time. While I went on to consistently get in the hundreds of viewers, ultimately getting partnered and running GoldenEye at HQ 2014, Mark Rutsu went a completely different direction.
Evolution is no longer just a theory. It has been proven beyond a reasonable doubt. The problem is, even people who believe evolution is true disassociate themselves from the process. They somehow skipped all the lower forms of animal life and started at the top of the evolutionary ladder. Human beings did not just appear at the top of the evolutionary ladder to reap the benefits of those millions of years of evolution without having to live through it. You had to be lower animals to be a human now. You live as all the different animals in your evolutionary line. You live through millions of years and millions of lives and deaths to get to where you are now. That's what Darwin's book means.
If you're wondering what the hell that just was, look no further than truthcontest.com. This is some sort of strange, culty blog post website that preaches a complete understanding of the truth and the universe. This site became the obsession of Mark Rutsu around the time he stopped streaming on Twitch in late 2012 or early 2013. Mark's first attempt at indoctrinating the elite community with this nonsense was a thread called "What is the Ultimate Truth?", which I'll link in the description. Mark started off being just mildly condescending towards everyone who showed skepticism towards his claims of biblical-like knowledge coming from a website that looks like it was ported over from Geocities in 2001. But over time, Mark became completely vitriolic and hateful towards every other eliter. I'll link some more threads in the description. Over time, as Luke continued to climb through the top 10 and became the first person to clearly threaten the established top 3 of Ace, Clemens, and Mark, Luke noticed that most of his YouTube videos were getting at least 1 thumbs down. This was a little weird because generally GoldenEye PB videos only have a few dozen views and only the community will watch them, and there's really no reason anyone would give them a thumbs down, but Luke started noticing a trend. Meanwhile, Mark would return to the Elite every 6 to 12 months or so, post a few PBs or world records, and then start to flame and spew abuse at everyone in the community like a complete madman. During one such tirade in September 2015, Luke confronted Mark with the suspicion he had that Mark was the one downvoting all his PB videos. Mark responded with, and I quote, "Hi Luke, you are weak and rely on your false friends for support. Also, caring about downvotes, upvotes shows the weak person you are. I see all the signs because I'm aware. Pretty much everything you said was wrong. You have emotional problems and haven't developed a rational mind yet. Much like Carl, Kara, Goose, etc., you let your irrational emotions lead you. And this is why you have miserable lives. I let the truth lead me. You attach your emotions to everything. I don't. The thing is, I know the truth. You don't. I am objective. You are subjective. I have control over myself. You don't. I left you guys and your miserable lives behind in the dust a long time ago. A lot of you guys are starting to get older for real now, heading to middle age, becoming boring adults, getting further and further away from when you were a child, where you were full of life, more aware, when time went much slower, when you didn't have many preconceptions about life and didn't judge one moment over another. You were much more aware of your 5 life senses, more aware of life, until your awareness were slowly pulled towards your mind, became less aware of life, and started to pull really fast when you became a teenager, until your mind is infected to the point where it is too late to change, and you are heading for old age and death without a clue. Ingrained in the mind of society, living in a mind that reacts to everything, instead of letting you respond to everything, too comfortable with your misery to change, so closed off to life that you are in denial to even your own misery. A lot of you guys only have a few years left to change before it's too late. It is already too late for some of you guys. It is all funny to me because it is your own fault. Not your fault that your mind is merely a product of your past environments, but your fault for not fixing it. So be courageous and face the truth about yourself, so you can break free from the misery of the prison of your mind, just like I did. God, I'm so glad I don't have to live like that anymore, and took the steps I needed to take. What a horrible way to live. It's all worth it, so do it, you dumb motherfuckers. LOL. You might think that this sort of diatribe would maybe have some sort of impact, coming from someone who had left a gaming community to spend their time productively doing great things with their life, criticizing a community of lowlifes. However, I should point out that Luke, the main target of Mark's post here, is an accredited architect at a firm in Australia and has formal education from one of Australia's finest universities in the field. Luke literally passed Mark Rutsu on the GoldenEye rankings while working at a full-time job at an architecture firm. Meanwhile, from what we can gather, Mark still spends his time, like in the apartment tour video from earlier, sitting around his apartment paid for by the government of Denmark, not doing the dishes, but instead playing video games, reading, and posting about the truth contest religiously on the internet. And yes, I've seen comments by Mark on some of the strangest videos on YouTube preaching the truth about life like some kind of cyber missionary. In fact, Mark will sometimes post about the truth contest on random videos using aliases and people's names from the GoldenEye World Rankings. This all being said, we never knew exactly what Mark did with his so-called enlightened life. But on February 12th, 2016, Luke found out. Luke posted a thread to the Elite Forum, screenshots from his YouTube analytics. Again, Luke's channel is an unrefined place he uploads GoldenEye PBs to, and that's pretty much it. He has 100 subscribers, so obviously he noticed when his videos received over 360 dislikes in a single day. A closer look into his analytics showed that nearly every single one of those dislikes came from Denmark, the home country of Mark Rutsu. Yes, that's correct. Mark Rutsu made alt accounts so he could spend the day disliking Luke's videos 365 times on February 8th, 2016. Talk about an enlightened life. And that, my friends, is the most degenerate act we have ever seen at the Elite community.
Okay, so what was the point of all that? Like, I've come to unlist that video from my main channel because I know today people would, like, interpret it the way I didn't mean it to be interpreted back then. Like, back then, I had probably, like, 2,000 subscribers from various gaming videos I had on, PBs and so on. And I was just basically shooting the shit with the boys. Like, we were trolling each other. We were having a silly time. We were calling each other out on our bullshit. And, like, in a way, that's what guys would do on the internet back then. The thing is, like, it's very easy to imagine a world where if we keep going with all this and, like, we keep getting in these fights about, you know, if we keep, you know, bringing up old, like, look, is it a big deal? Is it a big deal that Mark Rutsu made 300 alt accounts to dislike Luke's videos? Like, not really, okay? It's someone who's clearly in not a great place, clearly acting out, clearly doing descending into madness, clearly doing something stupid for a little while. And, like, the reality is, we hope he's doing better. And, like, spoiler alert, he is. And that's a good thing, right? We're happy for Mark that he's doing better today, as we'll find out through this episode. But it's like, back then, you're just, like, shitting around. You're just, like, you know, that's exactly it, Niall. That's exactly it. Negativity begets negativity. And so it shouldn't be surprising what we're going to see next is, since I was focusing on this negativity, we can see my descent into negativity in a moment. You know, like, it's such a weird thing to reflect upon. Like I was scrolling the comments on this video, and like it's funny to see, right? But it's like, you know, you get comments from Apollo Legend, you get comments from A+ Start, from Summoning Salt. You know, there's some other, you know, verified guys in here as well, and it's like, it's funny that they were appreciative of this kind of video. Like, this video is like the absolute edge of what's acceptable at the time, you know, the absolute edge. I was climbing the glacier mountain, you know, and it was this was like in the realm of acceptability. And it's clear that over the next few months I would go right off, you know. And it's not hard to understand, like, looking back, it's not hard to understand why, because I was focusing on this negativity, you know. And as Niall said, negativity begets negativity. And of course, as our friends in chat are saying, you know, there's the late great Apollo Legend, who, you know, a lot of guys are taking this moment to mourn, because, you know, there's a guy as well who was clearly struggling with a lot of things, you know. And you know, yeah, you know, may he rest in peace. That's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, it is just interesting to look at this moment in time and think, like, there are millions of ways the world could have played out from here, I guess, you know. And it's like, here we are today, you know. It's always an interesting moment to look back upon. Yeah, I mean, I even saw in, you know, in the replies, like, people have, it's an unlisted video, and there's, you know, so people are saying, you know, rest in peace, Apollo. Like, shows you the reach and the appreciation folks had for the late Apollo Legend. So, you know, he's certainly dearly missed. It's like, you know, speaking of negativity leading on a downward path, pulling you down and really getting to you, it's like, I just imagine, of all of those millions of scenarios where that could have played out, like, let's say I kept making content like this for years and years and years, and now all of a sudden I'm like calling out all these like random dudes on the internet who like never asked for a following, never wanted a following, and it's like you're causing serious problems in their life, you know. I think that's a lesson we can all learn, is that, like, a lot of it's like, you don't know what you're getting into when you get online and you start like making content and putting yourself out there and building a following. It's like, you truly don't know what you're getting into, and like, it can have real consequences, you know. And it's one of those things, I think, as humanity, it's like we're all learning how to deal with it, because this is like, we haven't evolved for thousands of years to know how to manage this kind of thing, you know, how to manage how you're, dude, Good Mackie, like, you've hit the nail on the head. Who knew the internet was real? Clearly, at this point in time, I'm behaving in a way where the internet is all just a joke and nothing matters, right? And obviously, as time goes on, the internet went from being this kind of fantasy world where guys went to escape the real world and shoot the shit and make fun of each other and you know, do all sorts of BS. It became ingrained in real life, right? And I think that's one of the lessons we see as SpeedLore evolves throughout the ages. Now, this is my PR history from late 2016, mid 2016 to early 2017. Because at this point in time, again, I had just started to get back into things, started to make videos, having fun making videos, learning what to do, you know, trying to figure it out. And obviously anyone like that online, nobody knows what they're doing, really, you know? So this is my PB history. I remember getting the Cradle records on stream, the Runway records on stream. Was a good time. I think in March, I was playing Breath of the Wild in March. That's what it was. I remember now. I forget what I was doing in February 2017. I think I was grinding for a level I never ended up getting the record in. But then March, I played Breath of the Wild. Then I got back into Runway, got Runway 32. And then I began a quest. And I think in this quest, we will see my full descent into madness. It's not uncommon for gamers, speedrunners, to begin a quest where they may not ever finish. They may not reach the top. You know, a no-hit Dark Souls run type of thing, where it's great content. People will tune in every single night to see it attempted, but it's unlikely to actually happen. And I think that's kind of what I was getting at with Damned Below. I also resented the fact that Rutsu's 155 was in webcam. At this point, it was the longest time record in the game's history. It was this premier, amazing record. And it was like this terrible webcam footage that we've been over now 100 times. And I wanted to see a 155 in good quality. And even though I may not have thought that I was capable of getting 155, I kind of wanted to like push the issue and play the level and hope to inspire other people to play the level at the time. I didn't know what journey I was on when I started playing this level. But it was a hell of a journey, a strange journey. This video is a 26-minute compilation video of various insanity on stream in May and June 2017. It was made by the same guy who made the Clemens Chair Squeak compilation. But for some reason he seems to like the GoldenEye guys, and you know, he just likes to compile some silly moments on stream. Now, while he would see it as a silly moment in stream, and at the time I probably would as well, I think in this video you can see it, you can see me kind of start to descend to that madness, like the negativity begets negativity. I say a lot of offensive things in this video. I even edited some out that I thought were too much from the original compilation. The mood in chat at this time was very, very edgy, very, you know, conspiratorial, very kind of hating the world. And you'll get that vibe for the next 26 minutes. It might be too much negativity to handle, so I'll give you fair warning. And I think if you watch the next 26 minutes in comparison to the original damn rant, the 9-minute rant that we watched earlier, I think you can see me go over that edge from where it's no longer like kind of lighthearted and mischievous to like it's just angry. Like you can see, like in this video, I just straight up I'm just angry. Like rewatching it now, I can just see how angry and hateful in many ways I was, you know. But it's important to see and like maybe it's important to watch. So let's take a look. I will interject at a few moments to dedicate some runs, because there are some personal bests interlaced into this. But, I mean, buckle up, because here we go. May and June 2017. Dude, Dam's a dumb level. Dam is, in my opinion, the worst level in the game. It has I've said this before, it has the potential to be the best level. But it's stupid, and so it's the worst. Boost, yep, even lower health, and lower health, and lower health. That's a parody. I was not expecting, not in my wildest dreams would I expect to get hit 5 times before the mainframe. But it happened in this run, because this run is a fucking parody of this game. Why? Are you fucked? This was gonna be the run! What the fucking shit, dude? Why? Why was there 2 back boosts? What the fuck was this, man? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
fucking back boost!
It's like, I think there it's like clearly like in like I'm just angry. It's like not even like I'm playing up for fun anymore. It's like I'm just straight up angry.
What? No! So that guard, who I just killed, came from out here. He saw me and was like, I'm gonna fucking cut goose and stand around. What a fucking idiot! Are you fucking serious? Why in a million years would he do that? How the fuck? How the fuck? What? What? Really? Really? I'm in shock.
Ladner, I agree. I exactly agree.
Fuck! Fuck! This level sucks. This level fucking sucks. What a shit level. Why the back boost? Why the back boost? Why? I have 1 bar. On the fastest run of my life. So I was told to go to the left here on this fucking wall. What? Who back boosted me? I lost the run to RNG!
Like there I'm clearly trying to be funny, but like it's just I don't know, man. It's not the same.
Why the fucking really? What the fucking shit, dude? Are you fucking mental? Really, dude? What? I died before the box blew up, so it wasn't the box that killed me. A guard shot me at that box, which literally never happens. It's like, hopefully, see all this chaos, hopefully you get a boost through. Oh, the fucking shit! Oh my god, why? This was 155!
Was it really 155? Probably not. Yeah, Nathan 2C here, I agree. I like, when I look back, I find it to be very annoying. And, like, what does it say in that in 2017, this was the era in which, like, my stream was the most popular? Like, I was getting the most views, the most subscribers, and so on. Like, if someone asked, is this peak red pill goose? And, like, you know, for all intents and purposes, by the intended definition in that context, yes, like this was. So we'll get into. But I think, like, looking at it now and, like, realizing, like, this was like my most popular era, it's like, that's kind of almost a black pill, man. Like, in that context, you know? It's like, what does it say about what people want to see on the internet? You know? Like, what, like, yeah, like, what does that say? Like, do people want to see this, like, anger and vitriol and hate, right? And it's like, 4 years later, I look back and I'm like, no, like, that's not it, that's not on. But, what does it say? I mean, that's true, AJ, that's 100% true. Okay, so, we've got to the point where the next run is a personal best. I think on these personal best runs, what you'll see is, like, I'm less angry. Like, you have to understand, this is a compilation of my angriest moments. So, of course, it's going to come off super angry. But in the PBs, it's kind of more the casual moments where I'm not, like, super angry. We're kind of more chill. Because, like you say, I mean, it's a good point. People say, oh, look at this car crash. Look at this obscene moments on stream. Look at these obscene posts. It's like, yeah, you can make the compilations, but most of life isn't like that. You know, it's like most of life, you aren't being full out angry and despicable all the time, I guess. However, Like was mentioned by AJ, I believe, the good people stayed with you through this. I agree, and I appreciate that immensely, AJ, and that's why this run is dedicated to a SpeedLore champion, 4-day bender, one of the, again, longest supporting SpeedLore champions. A huge thank you, 4-day, for all your support through this series. So let's watch a slightly less angry 2 minutes where there is some progress made towards getting a PB here.
Yeah, no, exactly, Hybonics. That's exactly right, you know, so... People just gotta get over it. Dude, if I could genetically engineer, like, how do I put it? The ability to play 1.2 fluidly, then yeah, I would do it. Oh, man. Shit.
Yeah, there's some blurred chat, Trouble Clef. There's some... I think in this context, it was like we were discussing
Woo!
an emote that we had recently made and had removed about... It was a cuck emote, believe it
That
or
wasn't a
not.
great lock shot, but...
It kind of shows where we were with the stream at the time. Everything was, you know...
That was a great second alarm.
Everything was cuck this or... that, you know, again, it's that was the vibe of the stream at the time. Like it was bad, Irie, but like what's so fascinating is like this moment is like, I think when you joined the community, when like it's such a bizarre like paradox in that way, right?
Two
It's
back
like,
boosts?
it was the most...
Is that 4 back boosts? Oh my god, this run was fucking nuts, dude.
4 back... I think it was 2 back boosts, actually, upon rewatching.
This might have a chance. I don't know, man.
It's true, Ladner. It's true.
I don't know if it was 4 back boosts or 2 back boosts. I don't know.
It was 2 back boosts.
It was as fast as my fastest run to the tall door that I had earlier tonight. Yo ho 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 ho. You like that, baby? You like that shit? Fucking damn 00158. Render unto goose what is goose's. Damn 00158. We fucking did it.
We did it, and that is at least a start on this strange journey. So there was a PB, and yeah, 2 back boosts. It was just a reasonably clean. It was an okay. I mean, we've seen 157 by Jimbo. We're not even quite there yet. So let's proceed.
No! I had 3 boosts in a row. That was so fucked. Why do I get the back boost, dude? What the fucking shit, dude? Why? Dude, why? Like, what? Why don't Mark or Ilu or Clemens or Ace or Luke or Jimbo get that back boost?
Okay, that was a classic moment. that one was actually legit. That was legit.
Fucking rolling cup again. What the fucking shit? Dude, why?
What is funny that I notice now in rewatching a lot of these, like, trolls, I'm getting guards trolling me, right? Rewatching it now, after having played more Damn Double O, I'm kind of like, oh, I could have avoided that. I wasn't playing well, and I realize that now. Like, looking back easily, I realized that I wasn't playing, like, they were avoidable mistakes. So it's interesting to see, like, oh, I could have made this strafe line better and I wouldn't have had that happen. Which caused me so much anger and anguish back then, you know? This next progression on the stage is dedicated to our SpeedLore champion, Sul Arak. Sul Arak, a true OG. Thank you, Sul, for all your support. I truly appreciate it, Sul, so here's another run. Let's enjoy.
I've probably drank something like 5,000 Cokes on stream in the past 5 years. And probably 40 of them have been Diet Coke.
Club soda
The
now,
thing is,
baby.
Infinite Complexity is like, the dead honesty is a new viewer suggesting things compared to 20 years of expertise and collaboration from the top players and best Golden players in the world. What's gonna win? Like, I hate to, knock you guys down a peg, but everything you've thought of, we thought of 15 years ago and tried, and there's a reason we don't do it. That was a fucked up alarm. I have no health, though.
What, I have 5 bars, probably? Oh my god.
That back sucked.
How did I survive this run?
The run is still actually insane. Fuck! That fucking hit literally reduced the chance of me living by like fucking 100%.
That was a good
One boost forward.
That was a good shot there, like, just in case the guard was there.
Fuck me, dude. I'm fully YOLOing this. I don't expect to hit it.
Good play. Good play.
I didn't fully YOLO. Fuck me. It wasn't awful. Did I strafe the alarm here? No, I shot the guards on the return. There's no way. There's no way it's 157. Oh! No! Oh! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Yeah! That's right! Oh.
It's true, Peacock. It's true.
Everyone who just asked, why do you do this? Why don't you do this? Why do you do this? Why don't you do this? That's why. That's why. Damn Double O Agent 157. That's why. That's why we fucking do it.
So now here's what's fascinating. At that point in time, I got 157. A very nice run that I was happy with. I believe it was a morning stream, actually. I'm not sure exactly. I must have, I was, honestly, I was so, I was descending into that degeneracy. Some nights I would just stay up till 8 a.m. and I would just like force myself to wake up at like 2 p.m. to not be a complete loser. And I'd be so tired I'd go to sleep at a normal time at like 9 p.m. and I'd wake up at like 4 a.m. and play for a couple hours. Like, it was that. Like, and I'm sure a lot of gamers and speedrunners have been there. They know what it's like. And it's good to be out of that kind of thing. But yeah, that's where I was in playing Damn Double O at that time. Now, 157 was a good time. Again, at this point, only Mark had 155, only Clem had 156. I get 157. I'm there now with Ace, Ilu, Luke, Jimbo, and myself, and probably a couple others at this point. Probably Wotus and Swiss at this point have 157. So it's a 95-point time. It's a decent time now. What happens next? Well, if you remember early in this episode, it's hard to believe that this was almost 2 hours ago now. But we have a post from Weister. 3 years later, he quotes OHMS's post. Is there really no feasible way to lure a guard to open the door to the mainframe room to save a second? Weister says, I dismissed this idea a few years ago with the help of the Lua map today, so a new emulation tool. I managed to find a way to do it. This is huge. So it's like if you shoot 18 bullets, you can get the door open. To make it work, the guard must be very close to the door. As you approach the mainframe room, the guard is already walking away from the door and will normally be much too far away, so we need a way to make him stay there. It's possible, but only if we can keep him unloaded until Bond gets within his hearing radius. If we shoot enough KF7 bullets, he will immediately open the door when we load him. Fortunately, the timing works out well. His segment is long enough that we shouldn't have to worry about it. The main issue is that we need to use a look down throughout most of the basement, so you can't injure guards that we normally injure, and you can't shoot the crate guard until you're very close to him. So, the strat will be annoying, in the sense that we'll likely get an extra back boost, and like be more likely to pass away, get an extra guard on the way back, but the upside is that the door will be fully opened. Guess you need KF7 ammo as well, not sure if 10 is enough. And we, again, here I'm a dick. Henrik has come up with a new strategy. I say, oh, if only you posted this 6 hours earlier, I'd have been able to test on stream. It's like, bro, it's 7:30 a.m. Like, I'm still awake playing GoldenEye. Like, I'm a complete dickhead degenerate, you know? I'm just being an asshole to him for no reason. And then we do get into the details a little bit. Henrik posts more information. You know, you only need 9 bullets to lure the guard. If you shoot here, this is where you need to start looking down at this point, and so on and so forth. And we get into it, and so this seems positive. Seems like it might work, which is a big deal. So now let's get back to the compilation. We still have 15 minutes left. A lot of it is going to be just me being an absolute insane maniac.
What? What? Really? Oh my god, I shot him fucking 10 times! Are you fucked?
In a way, I shouldn't even be playing the level anymore because I got a good enough time, and for just in pure insanity, I'm like, let's go for 156.
What? What? Oh!
I feel like this run is better than the fucking door timing made it.
Why? What? What? Oh my god! Did you see that? Oh!
The guard literally fucking hero side jumped into my path, blocking me. This fucking
That was actually like BS. Like that was a bad beat.
strat is so dumb. Why? Henrik should have left well enough alone, man. He fucking opened goddamn Pandora's fucking box. For fuck's sake, man.
It's like, in a way, what I'm saying is like trying to be like funny and lighthearted. Like, okay, I'm gonna razz the guy for making a new strategy, but like, obviously it doesn't come across that way, you know.
This always happens. a level gets good and enjoyable, and then someone comes along and makes a stupid strategy that just ruins it completely. It's just so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. It's irresponsible is what it is. We were all having a great time playing Damn Double and watching me play Damn Double. We were having a fun time. It was amazing. The camaraderie was fantastic. Our goals were set high. We were enjoying life. We were having great memes. And then Henrik does this irresponsible door open strategy and it just fucks everything to fuck.
It's, you know, it's like you're right. It's a good way to put it, AJ. You know, it's like my soul was grieving. In a way, it's true. I'm trying to be funny and I'm just being a dick, right? It's nowhere near as funny as the original 9-minute rant.
Why am I like, what the fuck, dude? Why? This could have fucking.
Wish this was Bleach instead.
Fucking backwards.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny.
What? What is this sorcery? Why the fuck would a video game do this to me? Why? There's no, it's not happening, guys. It's literally not happening.
This was, like, honestly one of my lowest moments on stream. I played way too long. My streams are usually like 4 hours, 4.5 at most, sometimes towards 5. I'm at 6 hours, it's 8 in the morning, and my pals, admittedly, they are my pals, but they were trolling, because we were all trolling. Trouble Clef, I Am But Pixels are in there yelling, pick it up, do another run, and, yeah, it was terrible.
It's over. It's fucking 8 in the morning. This isn't normal. This isn't what normal humans do, okay? You understand this? Are you actually kidding me? What? 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 Whoa! No! No, I wanted the English PB! What the fucking shit was that fucker doing? What was he fucking doing? What an asshole! That guy literally wipes his ass on a fucking t-shirt. This is actually shocking. What the fuck are you doing to me, you fucking asshole? Stop it! Stop it, you fucking asshole!
So there was the brown guard getting annoying me on a run. There was another clip where that happened where I just cut the whole clip. It was too offensive and lewd. And, but yeah, so remember my 159, I watched cutscene to avoid that guard attacking me, and so that's just one example of him attacking you successfully.
Fucking guy. That back boost fucked me severely, dude. I'm dead now. Oh, what the fucking shit, dude? Really? Why? Oh my god, why did I get stuck in the wall there? What the fucking shit is that about? What? Watch how fast this is, okay? What is it with the fucking idiot, dude? Why are you so fucking on the spectrum, you moron? Get a fidget spinner, you fucking idiot. Look at this fucking cut. Look at this fucking idiot. Go get a fidget spinner, you fucking asshole! What? 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 Really? What the fuck was that shit? What is this? What the fuck was that? The fucking box fire threw me behind a box to get stuck. That's never been seen before and will never be seen again in the history of GoldenEye speedrunning. I'm not even exaggerating at all. That was truly fucked. What the fuck? Why did this happen to me? I'm a good person. The fuck? What is this fucking shit? I'm at full health.
We've once again reached another successful run of these streams. And I mean, this one is a historic and important run in the history of GoldenEye. This was June 12, 2017. Wow, I mean, I appreciate it, outstanding. I appreciate that we can look back and reflect and examine the passage of time and the stories of the game. You know, like, this is the truth. This is it's the last episode. I figured, we're gonna go all out there. Forget it, man. Like, this is it. This is it, baby. And this is a remarkable and important run. So it is dedicated to a SpeedLore champion indeed. And this one goes out to the SpeedLore champion, Madry Bread. Madry, I truly appreciate all the support over the past couple of years. I truly appreciate it. This is a very important run and very impactful, significant, and one of my favorite PBs still to this day. So enjoy this run, Madry. Thank you for supporting on Patreon. And let's take a look. I think at this moment, this run...
Yeah, it's 30 Celsius, which is like, what, 84 degrees? Something.
We can see I'm only 38 minutes in, and so, like, I'm less angry than most other moments.
That 86. So we're over 80, yeah. Wow, whiskey steak. Crazy. -5 Antarctica? That seems really high for Antarctica. Dude, imagine hanging out in Antarctica for a year. It'd be really cool. Literally. Nice, J Daddy. Yeah, Tutty. Well, since early May, so like literally it's over a month now. There we go. Nice. Let's go. Shit. I thought that missed. That was so weird. Susie, probably only... I was thinking like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then I'm going to try to stream again tonight my normal hours. Try being the keyword.
So yeah, you can see this. This is a morning stream.
This is a slow run.
I think the basement was like so perfect though. I think the basement was like insane. So here's the door open strat finally. Finally being pulled off.
He got in a box. He did. It's really useful.
Really nice box boost. Another great boost. Oh, man.
Some slowness. I gotta YOLO the shit out of this.
You can see I'm like sharper and more focused here. I'm not like enraged.
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I doubt it's 156, man. I completely doubt. It wasn't like magnificent enough for 156. It was a nice ass run, man. It was a really solid run. The lock shot and the second alarm could have been probably a full second faster overall. The basement was fucked, but not very many boosts. Come on, man. Let's see what the fuck it is. No one has got 156 since Clemens and Mark in 2010 and 2011. Oh, fuck, boys! Oh, fuck, boys! That's fucking right, boys! 156! We're coming for this 155, Mark! Watch yourself, Mark! Watch yourself! We're coming for this shit! Yeah! Oh, fuck! Oh, baby! Let's fucking go! Whew! Oh my fucking god, dude. This is fucking nuts. Oh my god, dude. Dude.
The sunlight is affecting the streams in a more positive way. It's true. I mean, what kind of hits me there is like, yeah, we were 40 minutes in the stream, so I was in a much more positive mindset. I was much more cool and sharp and focused. And I think as well, because I was streaming at a different hour of day, I didn't have like my usual viewers in there. And I think there was a very real thing where in these streams in May and June 2017, it's like, you know, it takes two to tango, or oftentimes, you know, more than one person to tango. And so I think it was this like very degenerate parasocial relationship I had with some chatters at the time, where it's like, you know, I would start to get angry, I would go one place and chat would go there and take it further, and we would just keep on this cyclone downward spiral all the way down quickly. And clearly we weren't in a good place there most of the time. It's like, yes, I got 156 historic run. Unbelievable run. The first person to get 156 in 6 years. Like, this is a huge deal. We're close to getting 155. The greatest record in the game's history. And, like, that's a big deal. And you can just see that I got it in a much more positive mindset than much of the rest of the stream. And so the next 7 minutes is like, I watched this before uploading it, but like, it might be really, really grim and hard to watch. It might be like, just you're gonna see someone who's like super angry and hateful at himself, I would say. And then so it extends from there to the rest of the world, is what it does. It's like when you hate yourself, it projects everywhere. And it's like, this is, I don't know. We'll see how bad it comes across. No! That was supposed to be it. That run was birthed freshly from the cosmic vagina, and he got in my way. That legitimately was it. I'm not even kidding. That was it. That was supposed to be it. No, Andy Man, you won't. Cracking a cold with the boys is what, and you're gonna go on. I literally ranted here for a minute and a half, and I cut it because it was just too bad. Cracking a cold with the boys is what, and you're gonna go on to do great things and incredible things and slay the greatest dragons of all. And there is no greater dragon than Mark Rutsu's damn Double Agent 155. There just isn't. And that's what I'm doing right now. Fuck cracking a cold with the boys. Fuck it. What? Really? What? How? That shouldn't have happened. This is it. This is gonna be 155 failed alarm with the gun jam. This is so oh my god, what? Oh my god, I'm so thankful I failed the fucking alarm. If that happened on a legit run, I would have probably destroyed my cartridge by now. Fuck me. Missed the kill. Fucking hell, this was supposed to be it! Oh my god! Fuck. The happiness you derive from getting a world record, an untied record, or a really good record lasts forever. I rewatch my old records and I still get happy. Your happiness and success in speedrunning never ends. You're always like, that run was fucking insane. I'm a badass. My Silo 108 will give me thrills till the end of life. I think that line is like kind of profound looking back on it now, because it's like it's very clear to me now that I was not happy back then, and I was trying to get this insane record in GoldenEye to make myself happy. it's like, yeah, it is true, Scar, that like the happiness you get from a personal best, like even my Aztec 00135, which I got a couple weeks ago, is no longer the world record, but like I rewatched that run and I'm happy. But it's like at this point in my life, it was like a very unhealthy time because I was not happy at all, you know, and I was chasing the dragon, exactly, Trouble Club. I was chasing the dragon to get a world record to be happy about. Like I should have been happy at 156, and I am now. I'm not sure I was at the time. I'm not sure I was. Like, I wanted 155. And so that is like kind of that line just kind of hit me on rewatching this.
Why is that a side boost? Fucking fucklore, dude. What? What? He didn't die! Are you actually serious? And I fucking closed the door behind me. Oh my fucking god. I'm truly shocked.
You know, it's like, yeah, it wears on you after 4 hours, but it's like, at the end of the day, these are like, okay, it's a lost speedrun. That's the nature of speedrunning. And I'm just letting these like minor inconveniences get to me like so much more than they should, you know?
Why was that a back boost? Why was he not what? I shot him 1,000,000 times! What? How? I'm stunned. I'm stunned.
You're probably right, AJ. You're probably right.
Why the back boost? Fuck! Why the other back boost? This could have fucking been it. Why? Why me? Why? Why me? I'm so sick of this game. I'm so fucking sick of this goddamn bullshit, dude. Why did Mark get 155? How fucking corrupt was Mark Rutu's mind when he got 155? What the fuck was wrong with him to get 155 in goddamn fucking 2011? How fucked was he in the head to do that shit back then? It's so fucking ridiculous.
And like, what's weird is like, he probably like was in a way. Like, we know the stories of Mark. That's why I shared the excerpt from the top 5 Degen video to begin with. And like I mentioned, you know, at this point, maybe an hour ago, like, we're happy that of the progress Mark has made in his life, right? But what's clear is that like, I am very clearly descending to that same point in an attempt to tie his record.
That was stupid. I should have hit him. Fucking so dumb! Why is this happening to me? Really? Why did he not fucking get headshotted? Cost me 3 bars of fucking health. Back boosted. What? In the name of God! Why did he sidestep away from the box? Are you actually...
I mean, that is pretty annoying, in fairness. Like that sucks. That sucks.
Okay, I'm done.
I think even there, it's like I am trying to play it like I'm being funny, I'm not being serious. Like, I'm just rustling stuff on top of my TV. I'm not actually like damaging anything. But it comes across as like very, very angry.
No! If this is 156, I'll cry. What? These fucking stocks! And then the box is in the way. Fuck. 157 will be fucking good for these stocks. Oh, I missed the triple! Fuck!
Good attempt.
Oh, that was another back boost? Another back boost?
It's I'm clearly trying to call on that another boost from the 2-minute commentary run, and it's just not playing well.
Another back boost? Another? Run's fucking trash. Why are you fucking back boosting me from 10 miles away? What is he doing boosting me? Why are you boosting me? Why? Are you fucked? What is fucking mentally wrong with you, fucking idiot, for boosting me in that situation? Why would you ever boost me in that situation, you fucking idiot? I can't believe how fucking idiot this guard is. What a fucking idiot. What a shocking idiot. I'm actually fucking disgusted with that human being. What is the stairs doing? Are you real stairs? Why are you here? I'm gonna fucking delete everything I own, sell all of my worldly possessions, and like join a fucking monastery. Cause like what else am I doing? There's no fucking point to anything else. It's literally pointless. Everyone just fucking lives and then dies. Like, what's the point? There's no point. Why bother with anything? Why are you my fucking way? Are you fucking really there? Oh my god, dude. That might have been 155 pace. And this fucking degenerate cuckold king was in my way. Truly fucking shocking, dude. Wow. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable, man. Krasenko, I think the key word there is insane. I think it used to be admirable, and now 10 days without a fucking glimpse of a 156, let alone 155, and the keyword is insane.
It's well put. I mean, Krasenko said props to the insane determination. It's like, I know that I'm like going insane. You know, I know that I'm on this downward spiral, yet it's hard to get off. It's hard to stop, you know?
If Ace gets 155, I won't go for it because there'll be no point. Because the point isn't to get 155, the point is to be the first person to tie it. Because that's the person who goes down in the history books. 3 back boosts. Why am I dead, dude? It's so unfair!
I mean, that is the end of this compilation. I think you can kind of tell I'm just, like, exasperated by it. I'm just exasperated at this point. And this is actually an interesting line in chat here. I forget this guy's name, but he goes on and talks about, you know, in all due respect, you know, it's kind of shitty you talking about the speedrunning is the most degenerate act ever. You know, he talks about how he's in a committed relationship and, you know, and has kids or whatever, and sometimes you just want to speedrun for like 10 minutes. And he says he gets salty when I say things like this. And I think, in a nutshell, that kind of sums up this like a weird paradox of my stream at the time, because like I said, it's like, it's this weird thing. It's like, it's very clear I was like angry and hateful, which is just like so exhausting to be. And it's like, all you have to do is just like let it all go. It's just like a lead balloon that like holds you down, and like all you have to do is like let it go, you know? But it's like, when you're in it, it can just like be so hard to get rid of. And it's like, it's such a weird time because in that moment, my stream was like the most popular it had been in that era. You know, in 2013 it was a bit more, and I took a big break, and then this was like the most, you know, the popular stream been in 2017 when I kind of had come back after a few years. And like, the stream sucked. I was like a complete asshole, you know, clearly. And yet it was like bringing people to the game, and they wanted to get into it for the reason of like seeing these epic records and seeing this journey towards like getting new times. But there was just all this like other baggage that was going along with it at the time, I suppose. All this other nonsense. You know, like a lot of the chat I had to like blur and censor because like it was like too offensive. You were talking about very conspiratorial and just absolute insane bullshit in chat all the time. And, you know, chat wasn't even the worst of it. Of course, you know, Discord was way worse. And it became just a regular thing for me and probably a few dozen guys along with me in the context of my online presence. And I would say this was kind of the start of the true downward spiral, you know? And it went on for a few months, and obviously it didn't end well. It didn't end well. And, but at the same time, I can look back now and in a way, I appreciate the depths that I had gone to, because now I know how to avoid falling back into those depths, you know? Now I know how to avoid, which is a good thing, you know? At the end of the day, I've learned from it, and I'm here now, and, you know, it is what it is. But, I mean, geez, like, it was kind of hard to watch that. It was kind of hard to watch. Just like, I was clearly in such an angry and hateful place, you know? And it took a lot to climb out of there, but we're here now, you know? This isn't the end of... There's a couple more runs from this era that we're going to watch. I think 3 more runs. But it is a lot to, like, take in and reflect about. It really is. It is. It's like, you know, maybe, geez, it's like I could have gone so far downhill that maybe there was no coming back, you know? And yet we're here, and we're I don't know, man. It's a crazy time. I don't... Dash, it's like, there's a lot that I kind of, like, block out of my memory from back then, too. It's like, I don't even know what was popular. Like, I don't even know what I was doing. Like, I was just completely insane. Dude, I appreciate Douglas Ballin. I truly appreciate that. I'm glad you see it, you know? Yeah, it's like, there was no need for me to go 155. I wanted to do it, try to bring some happiness to my life at the time, where there was, like, not much, and it didn't work. And obviously, don't pin your hopes and dreams on, like, getting speedruns to make yourself happy. Is certainly one of many lessons we can take away from this. And especially don't do it when there's other speedrunners who are better than you and who are gonna take what you want. Okay, well, like I said, we have a couple more runs from that era to get to. And so this is one. This one is dedicated to our SpeedLore champion, Sammy Limex. A huge legend, and we appreciate your support, Sammy, and chipping in with videos every now and then in the SpeedLore thread. So enjoy this run as much as we can. And the program's been good the whole time through. That's nuts. That's really insane. Shit. Wow, it's Carl. Truly incredible, Carl. Open, fuck. Okay. Not an unreasonable run here. You see, it's like when I was on a run, I was... My modems are so fucked now, it's ridiculous. I was much less angry. Stuck in the gate there, but like it's still a solid enough run. That wasn't great. This is like similar to my 156. Oh, I thought I was getting 4 boosted there. Back boosted. Oh my, 1 back boost. There we go. That was so clean. That was much cleaner, dude. That was much cleaner. That was still the door open wasn't perfect. That was so clean. It was a lot cleaner. It's true, Mystic. It's true. It's like, I don't want to blame it all on the stage itself. That's 2 back boosts. But like 3 back boosts, dude. Wow. You wonder how much that stage had an effect. That was really nice. Can I get a 156 with 3 back boosts and an unideal first alarm and a stuck on the gate?
That'd be truly remarkable. Oh, an animist warp. Can this be 156? Even 157 would be solid with this shit. That was... I'm getting so much better at this last alarm. I know, Carl. I'm getting so good at this fucking level. It's fucked. It's a matter of time. Like, what the fuck is this run, dude? It might be 156. It might be 158. The gate was reasonable. Dude, this run was reasonable. 3 back boosts, though. Probably 157. Maybe 158. It's probably 157 cheese tastes good, probably. Let's see. What the fucking living shit? What is this? What is happening? Oh my god.
Nice run. I mean, 3 back boosts. Like, clearly, at this point in time, I'm getting good enough at the level where I could get 155 and probably even 154. I mean, without 3 back boosts, it's 155, and with 3 forward boosts instead, we're getting towards 154, right? So it's like, I'm getting good at the level, but it's like, can I mentally hold on long enough to get it, you know? Like, maybe not. So, now, of course, around this time, you cannot, you know, dodge bullets forever. A sleeping bear has arisen. Perfect Ace has shown up and says, well, there's a new strategy, so I suppose I will play some damn Double Agent. And on June 13, 2017, Perfect Ace went out there and very casually caked this speedrun, you know, effortlessly compared to whatever I was going through at the time, you know? .34, pause, nice pause. Like, he's just, look at that throw, look at that bug throw. It's really hard to know, Jackton, it's like really hard to know. It's a good point. Yeah, that throw was insane, AJ, because he has a similar throw in an upcoming run, and so I'm actually very impressed. Nice forward boost. Let's see. So I think that was, I don't know if that was a forward or back. I honestly don't know. But like, yeah, so he had, the irony is that he had some issue where his video capture was either like a little bit laggy or cropped, and so on this run you can see it's a bit laggy. He got really badly beat up with it there, but really intelligent play to be able to shoot the guard and not get hit from behind. Yeah, exactly, Scary, where the audio is out of sync. It's like everything's a little bit off, but these issues could have been prevented, but then the video got cropped. It was such a silly issue he had, and the irony is like, oh, what if Ace is the one to tie 155? Because in that case, the video won't be in much better quality. So Ace caked 156. Couple days later, he got this run. It is a 155 failed with allegedly a 2-second stuck. So let's see this 2-second stuck. He really got bounced around. He got like 4 hits like in a row at some boxes. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy, Scary Bear? So let's watch for the 2-second stuck here. I wonder if he fails. Look how laggy that is. Oh my god. I wonder if he fails an alarm or fails. Did he hit that alarm? Or if he fails an alarm. It was so late I can't even tell. I don't think it blew up. I don't think it blew up. Okay, so he failed the alarm and the bug throw. So he's like fully YOLOing, so it kind of does make sense that he could get 155 like this with a 2-second stuck. But like, I think what it does show is like... No, probably not Peacock. What it does show is that like, if you take Mark's 155, the best run ever, and add the open door strat, you could plausibly get 153. Like, that's kind of the new theoretical max. There was a 4 boost. I don't see a 2-second stuck yet. Does anyone see a 2-second stuck? Where could this 2-second stuck be? This is so weird. Where can he where can he possibly get stuck? Oh man. That's like, even though the run was a failed run, it was like he was too nervous. It was probably like, that was probably like more than 1 second. Okay, so Sammy Limex, 2.x is a good point. So 2.x can save time, and you get the opportunity to go back to 1.2 if you prefer at the first pause for the bug throw. To this date, none of the world records have been set with 2.x. So it's out there, it's plausible to save a third of a second. Oh, but I think one of the problems with 2.x is that it might not save the full third, because if you are... No, it definitely does. I was thinking if you were faster to the gate would be slower. But like on Agent, it works. 2.x obviously works. You know, Carl got Dan 52 that way with 2.x. So 2.x definitely could save a third of a second on the stage, but it hasn't yet. Now, at this point, Ace is playing the level as well. He makes an interesting thread called, "What happens to your brain when you play Damn Double Agent for hours on end?" Again, this is like still kind of in the trolly, silly, funny moment, but like it, looking back now, it's like quite profound, right? The effect of Damn Double A on health. Mood swings, irrational behavior at times, slight loss in memory, learning, permanent damage to nerve cells, dementia, high risk of ruptured brain aneurysm, root-suization, highest form of complete mental derangement, and high risk of getting brainwashed. And like, what is kind of funny, or maybe dark in hindsight, is like, he posted this kind of about Mark, right? But it's very clear looking back that like, I was also going through this at the time of playing Damn Double O, you know? And so, yeah, it's like, I didn't think it was a dig at me, you know? I thought it was like kind of funny, a meme at Mark, because like, you're blind to your own madness when you're going through it, you know? But it is fascinating. And again, I don't want to blame the level entirely. Like, that's ridiculous that a level in GoldenEye can cause you to go insane. But like maybe the belief that I had to go as insane as Mark to get the time was part of it. The belief that like, to justify going insane, kind of, you know? And the thread just devolves into nonsense. I think the thread is just too... Oh, I added Cosmic V as an emote at that time. I think things get a little bit too crazy in this thread, so I'm just gonna, you know, yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, yeah, it's bang on about that. It's very clear, you know, there were myself, a lot of guys in my chat, you know, we were certainly, to say we were deranged and brainwashed, certainly probably an understatement. So it's the truth always finds a way out, you know, that's for sure. The truth always finds a way to the surface. So here's another run I got in this moment of madness. We're gonna donate this to a brand new SpeedLore champion for one night and one night only. Our pal Irish Bub. A huge thanks, Irish Bub, a long-time supporter and viewer. I truly appreciate it, Irish Bub. Thanks for supporting on Patreon, and let's watch
As like lethal weapons.
another one of my runs.
But yeah.
I think I was talking about boxers having to register their hands as weapons or something like that in chat.
But I don't have to, like, you know, carry a concealed carry permit or some shit. Yes, Maple Drip, that's what started it, right? That's what started the conversation. Okay, the gate wasn't great, but I have both. It was decent. I have both. Imagine someone's Twitch chat was so... It had to be registered in the state of their home as a weapon.
Like, what an insane thought.
Could happen someday. That was a slow second alarm.
Nice boost. Back boost, so 1-1. 2 back boosts, 1-2 ratio.
I think I've lost too much time for 155. It's a good run, but...
4
Like, I think
boost.
it's definitely 156.
It's kind of sidey forward boost there. 4
I'm
boost
dead.
there. Wow, the guard kind of had a weird animation. I got kind of clipped on a wall. That was quite YOLO. Anubis is there in chat. Not a great warp there. Like, a lot of things were slightly off, plus 2 back boosts.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. This was a really good run. I would be shocked if this is 155. I would be absolutely shocked. I feel like it's a high 156, low 157. I'd be shocked if this is the run that matches Mark Rutsu's one set 6.5 years ago. It was really good. I don't think it was good enough.
It was close. It was close.
Oh! Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh! We're rewatching this one. I gotta talk this one out because this was fucking nuts.
It was close. It was close. Guard stuck, like a couple like 1-frame wall stuck, stuff like that. It's like, and so you can see like, yeah, I mean, you can see I'm more positive when I'm getting good runs, but like, you know, that's not enough to be positive all the time, you know. So this is an ace, a 154 failed by ace. Oh, actually, I actually began to use the second box boost a lot, as we'll see. So this is June 27, 2017. I kind of like not... I wasn't getting very many runs, man. It was not great. Yeah, so Ace... So now we're like 2 weeks after that 156. Ace is going to get a 154 failed. Let's take a look at this run. So he missed the bug throw, a little bit of a back boost on the box there. I know for a fact, Sterling, that I was losing time in the beginning of the level, like the first like half to the bug throw, the first quarter of the level, or third, I guess his first third. And I was probably losing half a second to a full second there. And so like that obviously made it, you know, disadvantaged and not... Like I should figure out how to not lose time there, but like I was just too... not thinking straight to figure it out, you know? Well, a back boost, forward boost, back. Well, I got two. So again, here's the thing, right? And that's a forward boost. It's like Ace is getting a 154 pace with 2 back boosts. I'm getting barely 156, and like that's the difference in skill. Like there is a difference in skill, and some people would say, "Oh no, you know, you're not thinking positive enough," and so on. It's like there is a difference in skill between the very, very top and just slightly below the top players in any field. And Ace is that extra bit of skill where he's like gonna get faster runs that are similar looking to your runs, you know? Like this run, did it look that much better than that 156 we just watched? Like no, but it was a 154 fail. And so my friends, it was truly inevitable. It was simply inevitable. On June 27, 2017, I was live streaming at the time. Ace was playing off stream. There was no way it wasn't going to play out like this. On June 27, 2017, Ace got this speed run. Nice headshot. 6 shots there. 36 pauses, like that's where you want to be. Very, very nice bug throw. Many viewers of mine suggested that I was losing time on the bug throw, and like I always thought that I wasn't, like as a general rule of thumb, but like Ace's bug throw was so much better that like he definitely gained time over me on that bug throw alone. Like, I was doing it what I thought was fast enough, but he was just doing it faster. So he's 1-1 ratio at this point. You need the gate to load Hype Ghost. That's why. It's like a loading thing. Like, normally you're right, but in that case, it's like one of the rare cases where you want to look up. So he's 1-1. I think that was a back boost and forward boost, we'll call it, so 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3. And so he'll get the box boost, 5-3, and so this is, in all honesty, a very pedestrian run luck-wise. Remember, Mark's 155, 6.5 years ago, needed 7 boosts and 0 back boosts to get 155, and now Ace is on a run with 5-3 ratio. And so this shows really how much time the door open strategy saves and what it makes viable, I would say, more than anything. And Ace's overall skill at getting, you know, great times with pedestrian runs, I would say. Indeed. January 25th, 2011 to June 27th, 2017. Mark Rutsu's damn 155, the longest standing untied in the game's history, would last until Perfect Ace would tie it. To this day, it is the longest standing untied in the game's history. 2,345 days. The closest active thing is Luke Pettit's Frigate 58, which is ironically a time set after the very first SpeedLore episode, 1,600 days ago. It still has 2 years to catch up to Mark. I think just under 2 years. Or right around 2 years, actually. So, Ace got the run, baby. Ace got the run. Oh, Ace actually made a commentary video, which is actually very useful. So let's just hear from Ace himself. You know, people love to hear these cameos of people, other speedrunners chiming in with their thoughts and opinions. So let's take a listen.
Alright, so Mark's infamous 155 is gone. No longer an untied world record. I actually got this 155 at midday, 1 hour into a decent session. And Goose was actually streaming as well, but I didn't want to disappoint him or break the news to his chat. So I just encoded the video and decided to make a commentary version instead. So 155 was on my radar for quite a while. I wanted to get it after 116 and I came kind of close. I had a 155 fail with a back boost. That was probably my most notable run. But then I got kind of busy with university work, so I decided I'd just play for it next fall. And until about a month ago there were no new developments on the level. So 155 was kind of intimidating to go for. But then Carl and Ogran discovered this new lookup strat in the tunnel to get consistently fast gates, and that actually worked, so that actually made me kind of keen. And then Goose decided to play the level as well, and he was improving at such a rapid rate that it got me interested in the level as well. And so I decided to play it like about a couple of weeks ago, and I decided to try out the new Hendrik strat, which was actually the real icing on the cake, which made the time easier because it saves about a second, or maybe a second and a half if perfectly executed. But that's not to say 155 is easy, because this strat is actually a nightmare to pull off, because living is a lot harder in the basement and the level is laggier too. On like multiple occasions I lost. I like got shot 5 times in a matter of 3 seconds, and you just never know how you could lose a run. It's incredible, in fact. So yeah, 155 is still a pretty decent time, and I'd probably just put it in tier 2. Alright, so here's a run. You'll notice that I don't get a boost by the first guard, and that's actually ironically a good thing, because you want as much health going into the basement as possible. You also need 20 bullets for the new strat, and that's why I decided to headshot this guard. It's actually a pretty nice looking headshot as well. You can actually, get away with 10 bullets, but it's kind of tricky, so you really want 20. Pretty bad gate there, but I warped it. And then when my starts, like I can tell from the music that this is not really a fast run. And that alarm is kind of sketchy too. So I do something pretty amazing here. I go for an insane bug throw, which I clutch pretty nicely. Also get that pretty cool lock shot on strafe. Normally I don't do it on the strafe because I want as many runs into the basement as possible. So yeah, this is like a textbook 154, 155 start. And then it's the basement that actually determines what type of run you get. So this was pretty decent, 1 boost, 1 back, that's standard. Pretty clean open door, although my strafing was kind of off. So yeah, I'll notice that I actually get shot so much over here. Like I entered the basement with full health and I'm down to 1 bar. 1 more hit and I would be gone. That just shows you how tricky it is and difficult to live with this new strat. At this point I know that this is a 155 pace run, so I'm kind of nervous, but I got to clutch these 2 alarms. That one I did really nicely, that was beautiful. But it's not over yet because, believe it or not, I've actually lost 2 155s to this alarm as well. That was kind of sketchy, but I think I just barely managed to eke out a 155 there. So I'm like super nervous while watching the cinema because I know it has a chance, but it could be borderline, and I would be like, I would go completely insane if this was my 18th 156. I spent like 30 hours going for this time, and on 2 occasions I got 2 156s in a row. So yeah, that's pretty amazing to see that 155. I mean, the run clearly had a few mistakes, some time losses like the back boost, but keep in mind the level is like a torture chamber, especially the basement with this new strat, so that actually makes it still a pretty decent time. 154 is clearly doable. In fact, I'll probably link a 154 fail I got yesterday in the description. That just needs a more insane basement, so yeah, it just needs a lot of patience and a good player to go for it, and that would definitely be tier 1. 155, 153 I wouldn't even rule out, but that would just be completely crazy. Probably better than 155 the way Mark got it. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I might go for train 57 in the foreseeable future. Now that Mark's down to only one untied, we might as well get the last one out of the way. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm just glad I got 300 points on Dam again. That feels pretty good. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Wow, mate, the healthy Snapchat while watching my stream. Look, you heard from Ace. He knows his stuff, obviously. He is the greatest GoldenEye player ever, I would say. And, you know, like, really, for me, in the modern era, like, post-boss era, it's Ace, Clem, and Mark. Ace is the best, but Clem and Mark can compete with Ace when they really want to push it. So, you heard it from the best player in the world. He says 154 is doable, and he thinks even 153 is doable, but it would be as good or better than Mark's original 155. So like that tells you how good that would be, you know? So amazing run by Ace. He did it. I remember, like, I was kind of obviously in a weird place. Like, we've established that by now. But I remember kind of feeling like relieved that he got the time. Because, like, in one regard, yeah, it felt bad that, like, I have to go to my chat and say, hey guys, like, I got beat by a better player, like, that, you know. But at the same time, like, you could see how angry I was at everything. And Dam was exacerbating that anger. And so I was able to, like, I did play a little bit more, as well. I have one more run from that era to show. But I was kind of happy that he got it, because we had a good quality 155 video now, which was nice. The video was better quality than I remember, actually. I remember it being leggier, so that's nice. We finally had 155 in good quality on the rankings. And, you know, Ace and I, no matter, you know, where life has taken us and what twists and turns we've had, Ace and I have always been pals. So that's, you know, a good dude got the record, you know. And Ace, you know, Ace has had his moments too. Certainly nowhere near as messed up as Mark or myself, but Ace has had his moments too, right? And as gamers and speedrunners who have all been there for each other over the years, we understand that, and so we help each other get through it and give each other space when that's what's right to do. And so Ace and I have always respected each other, even though there were moments where we've disliked each other, right? So I remember just being kind of relieved and happy in a way that he got the time. Obviously, I would have liked to be the first person to tie the time, and I wasn't, and that's life. It is what it is, though, you know, that's the way. I would move on. I would actually play, like, I'm looking at my PB history. In July, I got Egypt records, Egypt Agent 45, Egypt 0046. I got Caverns Agent 101 a little bit later, and Silo 121 later that year, which was cool. So, yeah, it's Streets 111 I got as well. So, you know, I would move on and get some other records, and that's life, right? The goal, actually, we'll watch it in a second. We'll see what I said about it in a second. First, though, yeah, here's just a glance at the rankings. July 1st, 2017, so a couple days after Ace got it. There it is, 155 00. He tied the record, like the legend he is. Man, this is pretty epic down. I mean, that Silo SA sticks out. Four people with the tie. Pretty rare. Ace did mention Mark going down to one untied. He would actually untie Silo SA later that year. So he would get another untied back in business. And he eventually lost Train 57 as well. But he managed to... I mean, his Silo SA is still untied. So, as we can see from this list, you know, his Silo SA is still untied. Second longest stay untied in the game. So Mark has held an untied consecutively since at least 2011, probably earlier than that as well. So he's still holding on to always having Untied in the game, which is also epic. Okay, I'm going to show another run. It's a 155. This was my 5th 155. Chat was so atrocious that I literally muted the first half of the run. Like, we were just... This is July 4th, 2017, so about a week after Aces got the 155. I mean, we this night we were just deep into the conspiracies, and not the good ones. Someone brought up earlier, sure, and I agree, it can be fun, talking about UFOs and Bigfoot and stuff like that, but every now and then, we were talking about worse nonsense in chat, so you know what? I just blacked out chat and muted the audio, because this was not a good time in my stream, that's for sure. Not a positive time, at least.
So it'd be an interesting video to make a political spin on.
that's where I left the that's where I began the audio. It was something nonsensical, like completely insane.
Go. Fuck.
And this was my 5th 156. I never made a video my 4th
Very
one.
questionable run.
I don't know why, but I do believe I had...
I think it's 157 pace, honestly.
I do believe I had a 4th before this one, 156. Mega Curve, it was like along those lines, certainly. I mean, this... Mega Curve, this actually predates that sort of thing, believe it or not. So, that kind of shows you... it was...
Oh, I missed. I got a PP7 the last alarm now. It might even be 156 pace without the back boosts.
I wonder if I hit that box boost if it could have been 155. Dude, okay, probably not, because
that was pretty garbage.
It was a 9-shot.
9-shot, third alarm is bad.
So
we're probably going to be 157 now.
That was terrible!
That could have been better too.
Oh my god, dude.
It might go 158.
Dude, if I hit the box boost and I nailed the alarm and the last 2 alarms, this might have been 155.
Yeah, Clay, that's right.
I don't have a run like that with senses. The level's so laggy that, like...
Here. I mean, these aren't even really puns, because... Like, they're different words. They're not true puns. It might still have an outside chance of 157, honestly. I think it was reasonable. Let's see.
I'm just stunned. I'm just in disbelief.
Okay.
It's true, Ladner, it's true. Oh, the goddamn bit cup. That thing was so laggy. I
Do you know why that
despised it.
happened? Because there were no back boosts. That run had no back boosts at all. Well, it had 1 back boost. I knew the run was good, dude. I knew the run was reasonable. It honestly might have had a 155 chance.
It's true, Mackie, it's true. And, yeah, I mean, when I watched that run, I guess I just got exhausted and didn't want to play for 155 anymore. Like, clearly that run was not very good, and it could have been 155. So clearly I was close to 155, and I didn't end up getting it, so... Actually, it explains itself in the next clip. This was actually the tail end of that earlier Rage compilation. This was the last minute and a half. But I thought it was more fitting to share here at the end of the first half of tonight's episode. So, yeah, 90 seconds. It explains it all.
I have no doubt that at some point in my GoldenEye career, I will get 155 someday. And now that the Untied's been taken care of, that date doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. It can be in months or years.
Like, as silly, as troll, as foolish as it may sound, it's like, to me, if I were to get damn 155, I think I would feel completely and utterly done with the game, and I would have no more unfinished business. And it's like, yeah, I could have got, maybe got Silo 00 Untied. Yeah, I could have got Depot 46. I could have got some world records like Cradle 33 and Depot 23. Right? But it's like, I don't care about that stuff anymore. It's like, damn, 155 is the last record that, like, I have this inkling of care for. And then what makes it depressing is that I know if Ace spent 2 weeks playing it, he would cake 154. And, like, it's hard not to feel worthless in the context of speedrunning when it's like your life's work becomes completely invalidated by someone who's just far better than you, And that's something that I've always struggled with in speedrunning. I think I played it pretty well. What would cause me to... What would go on 3 years later that would cause me to reflect on Damn Double Agent in such a way? And, like, it's true. It's 100% true in that I could get 155, I could get 154, but I know that guys like Ace and Mark could always do one step better. So, like, in a way, what's the point? So, I'll tell you this much. I have about 60 tabs open for the SpeedLore. We've done about half of them tonight. I am going to continue this live stream. However, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to cut the YouTube into 2 parts. So on YouTube, Damn Double O is going to be part 2 and part 3, and this is the end of part 2. So if you still have a dedication run to get to, it'll be in part 3. We're 3 hours into tonight's episode, and so I have to cut it there, at least in the terms of YouTube. Do not fret, because that, I guess, is the end of part 2 of Damn Double O Agent SpeedLore on YouTube, and part 3 is going to come hopefully in a few days on YouTube and on Twitch right now. So thanks for watching, and we carry on.